Good afternoon, everyone. This is Justin. Today is August the 11th, 2026. I'm making a video tonight on Eric Carroll. Eric, I tried to warn Patrick your second day on the scene through commenting on videos, urgent, get in touch with me, Patrick, over 100 times. I instant messaged him on Facebook several times, urgent, get in touch with me, because I tried to warn Patrick that you're a very bad person. Very bad. You're not the only person in your family that's bad. You got con men. I won't talk about everything I know about your family, Eric, because your family didn't do this, you did this. You just learned very well from one of your family members. And I'm gonna tell you, let's put the money to the side. Everybody's estimating 240. I'm gonna estimate all the platforms, donations and everything is upper $400,000. That's only my predicament. Has nothing to do with anybody else. It's only my say-so. But put that money to the side for a minute. We'll let like that money don't even exist. What you probably done, you probably spent it all already. Look at what you did to this family. Look at what you really did to this family. You worthless piece of shit. I have over 40 years of investigation work for banks, finance companies, everybody. I worked close with law enforcement agencies throughout Georgia for over 40 years, serving replevins, evictions, doing writ of possessions, doing felony warrants for concealing property subject to security interest. And I know without a reasonable doubt, you're going down. You are going down hard when it goes. I don't know if you cut a deal with West Virginia, snitching off Patrick, telling lies, or whatever you did. But that doesn't matter right now because, see, you still got to look at what the FBI can do, the GBI can do, and Harris County Sheriff's Department can do with their investigators. See, you committed so many federal offenses here, racketeering, you and your coonies, all of you is going down. Conspiracy. You're all going down. You're a bunch of liars. You lied about everything. And to find out the Amish cabin you supposedly was going to build once you were full of shit about that too, just trying to get money from people, what you did. Turns out one of y'all was on their board. So that, and turns out that Robert Nash's son built Cabbage himself. So see, you're caught up in a lot of turmoil bullshit. And I'm making sure personally that they account for every dollar. All these fictitious things that you got written down about spent $400 for a plane ticket for Robert Nash or Douche or whoever, that ain't gonna fly. That dog ain't gonna hunt. 99% of what you spent didn't even pertain to the Whitakers. What they do, get almost a $700 water bill paid, and you got them a $250 gift card in case they need groceries while you were out of town. See, Eric, you're going to burn in the pits of hell for what you did. Could you imagine waking up tomorrow morning, putting your arm around your wife the way you do before you get up? Instead of her being there, it's going to be Bubba, your cellmate. You're a habitual liar. You're a lying wop. Your feet don't match. Your mama don't wear no drawers. And your dog's a son of a bitch. And they're coming for you. I promise you, they are coming for your ass. Nothing, no stop signs, no red lights, no nothing. They're coming for you. You need to let us see some more of them breakdowns. Get back on the internet and let us really see how you're struggling with what you did to this family. I feel no pity for you. None. And I hope if you do something real drastic, I hope you live stream it so we can all see it. It would make us so happy. And it would definitely make the Whitakers happy, I promise you. Because that's what a worthless man that ever shit between a pair of shoes is. Somebody like you. You're worthless. You're no good. You're a con man. You have nothing but evil thoughts of who your next victim's gonna be. Wonder if you're going to have another victim before they get a hold of y'all, come and pick you up in pretty chrome bracelets. Oh, I bet that you're going to love that. You're going to break down crying. I love you, baby. Before they put you in the car, right? I love you, baby. I'll be back in about 40 years. Yeah, you will be. For 40 years, you're going to be so close to Bubba, you'll forget your wife in 6 months. And Bubba's who you deserve. Because you're going down, and I hope you come after me. Because I got so much shit against you right now, evidence on you right now tonight, where you embezzled money from these poor people for a burning child, and you give them a story, this, and this, and basically rob them out of their money. That's what you did. because that's what you do. See, you fed Lorraine potato chips, treating her like a little puppy dog. Here's your snack. Grunt for me and point you ahead again. That was you, Eric, you sick bastard. You bring Ray's a little bit of snuff and Coca-Cola to get him to grunt for you. Did that enthuse you, boy? Because you're sick. You are one sick individual. Let's get back to the money. You robbed this family of two things. One is freedom. Two is money. Money that I know you have already went through and spent. You're at the end of the road. I don't know how much dope you're doing every day, but I'll be the first one to tell you. Them eyeballs poking out of your head, that's called cocaine and meth. So take your choice. Is it one of the two, or is it both of them you're doing at the same time? All that sweating you're doing, that's meth and cocaine. All that losing control, that's cocaine, that's meth. So just face it. I know just about everything I ought to know about you, period. And you're going down, I promise you. I promise you, Eric Carroll, and I pray to God every day, please let me live long enough to see it. And I pray to him every day to forgive me for my daily sins of smoking and cussing, to forgive me for that, and please let me live long enough to see Eric Carroll go to jail and through his trial till he gets 40, 50 years in prison for what he has done. But you know, they can't give you enough time for what you did to that family. You got to remember, West Virginia, you can go to jail there, you better tell them to put you in a security cell, because some people's already watching out for you. And I probably shouldn't even tell you that, but I will tell you that much. And you know what? I hope they get you. They need to get you for what you did. I'm surprised some of them holler folks hadn't already came and got you. You know what I mean? 'Cause I'm a Georgia boy just like you are. Georgia folks don't take no shit. And I know West Virginia holler folks don't take no shit. Pretty slick the way you did everything. Pretty slick the way you tried to snitch on BJ for copper. Thought she was gone forever, gets out on a $500 bond, and then your second plan was to dismantle the family, to take the restriction off of you stealing the family's money. All was a distraction, every bit of it. You distracted everybody. APS, you lied to them. The state patrol, you lied to them. The state police, you lied to everybody. Because you know what? You're a lying ass son of a bitch. That's what you are. You're a liar. You're a no good cheat. Period. And I want to be there. I don't care how sick I am. the day they start your trial. It doesn't matter whether it's Georgia, West Virginia, the federal courthouse in Atlanta, or where it's at. I'm going to be there. I'm going to be in the courtroom. And I promise you'll never forget the rest of your life what you really did to these people. No amount of money, nothing could replace this family and put them back together. God's the only one that can do that. And I do believe in miracles. I really do. They took advantage of Betty and Larry, basically just like you did. They were going to charge them what they're charging until they signed all rights over those three. You dirty, rotten bastard, you. You're pathetic. All of your daughters should know who their real daddy is. A lying, thieving piece of shit. Every one of them. Every single one of them. What you did to that Whitaker family is way beyond money. Couldn't you figure out another way to leave town with that money? Rather than separating the family for a distraction while you escape with all that money? And I've talked to a couple of people, you didn't offer to leave that money in West Virginia to nobody. To nobody. And the second saddest thing is you fucked Patrick. You did, man, you fucked it. You did. That was the Whitaker's money that you gave him. That wasn't money he was owed on your platforms that y'all had a signed contract on. So you can't even be man enough to pay poor old Patrick. Patrick was your sucker. Patrick made a lot of mistakes by joining up with you. I just wish they had somebody in a circle that could have talked him out of it, did a little bit of investigations, and really checked your ass out thorough before he did it. I'm not telling you he's dumb, by no means. Eric, I'm not telling you that. He was on the right track. You just distracted him from staying on that straight, narrow road that he was really trying to help Timmy do things that he had never done in his whole life. Keep that family happy, and when the real money started coming in, give them a payday and help them do things that they really needed to do. And I got news for you. Patrick would have done that. And I know my heart, soul, and body. We've had our ups and downs, but Patrick would have done that. I assure you of that. And also, Patrick's going to be exonerated from some of his charges. The only reason they have found him guilty of anything for not giving them any money. If they'd have gave them some money, I don't even think they would have brought charges against him. I really don't, because see, let me break it down. Patrick's not the one that did illegal unlawful shit here. Eric's the one that did that. Eric did all the crooked, unlawful stuff himself. He got all the platforms. He got all the Cash App, all the Venmo, all the everything. So you put the money straight to you. That's what you did. Right there should have told Patrick that you're going to be in charge of the money and that you would eventually run with it. In any kind of business deal, you never put one person in charge of money. You put the accounts in both people's names and you have it wired to the bank that account's in both of your names. And it takes two people to withdraw money or write a check on that account. It takes two signatures. So that's the way I would have done it. That's the way it should have been done. I know so much stuff about you, Eric. I'm not going to put it out here on the internet, but I've learned a lot of stuff about you. A lot. And it's coming down the pipe. I heard a fat lady humming, and when she starts singing, you're going to be in handcuffs. So be ready for her to start singing out loud to you. Eric, one more thing I want to leave you with. Come get me. If you think you can get me in any lawsuit for any reason, you come get me, because I can prove without a reasonable doubt to any jury or to any judge that I was right about everything I said. And while we're in that hearing, I'll just go ahead and bring up evidence of some more criminal charges that you can and will eventually be charged with. But if you love Eric, send him this video, please. He needs no justice, which he already knows me, but he needs to know I did another video. And I love everyone. Everyone have a peaceful night. And I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you.